Hello, 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 you guys. This is the first Wednesday of 2023. How are you all doing? Come on in. I want you all to share, tag, comment, ask questions. Tonight's discussion is juicy. And I know a lot of y'all like the vision board parties. I know you all like going to these functions, but a lot of you all don't need to go unless you don't have these three things solidified. So I'm gonna get into it tonight, all the way into it, because I don't want you to leave out another year depressed, miserable, and you have not completed your goals and fulfilled what you wanted to fulfill in that year. The year is filled with quarters, and I feel like if you want to get something complete, you gotta stick to a schedule. So I'm just giving you all a moment to just come in. Lady K is on. I do have some good information. I don't come on here for no reason. I have good information that you need so you can move forward in life. You can walk in abundance. You can be free in your mind. So tonight is the night that I don't want y'all going to no more vision board parties without these three things being solidified. I'm gonna give y'all a moment to come in. I got some music on. It's been a long day. I did not want to come on, but I got to get over my phobia of coming on live. And y'all know how live can be. It could be real intimidated, intimidating. But we're gonna roll with it tonight. And I appreciate y'all coming on. I want you to comment. I don't know how I can see who is on here. I'm just gonna kind of go with it. 'Cause I need to see who on. I really do. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead on and start. So the first thing that was given to me, you do not need to go to another vision board party if you do not understand your purpose. So you're saying, I know me, I know who I am, and all of this, but no, you don't, because you hadn't changed anything from the year before and before that. So you absolutely have no idea what you put on this earth to do, who you are, or where you're going. So before you go to a vision board party, you do need to know your purpose, okay? And I have a lot of stuff wrote out, so y'all gonna have to just roll with me. um you need to set yourself up. Number one, you need to set yourself up as a business before you get a business license. I'm in Florida, so in the state of Florida, its steps have to be done before they will issue you a business license. And I want to suggest to y'all that you need to set yourself up as a business license to be successful. They will not give you a business license unless you do A, Y, and Z. So the first thing they do when you get a business license, you have to name your business. So some of you all, people have been calling you out of your name a long time. They've been calling you a nickname. They've been calling you Pookie. They've been calling you KK. They've been calling you Ray Ray. All of this. Give people your name. Listen, don't call me by that anymore. Call me by my name. Call you by my name, because that solidifies who you really are. You're not a nickname. You're not a knockoff. You're not a second option, okay? So number two, when you set yourself up as a business, you have to pick a registered agent to be over your business just in case they need to make decisions on your behalf. So my question is, who are you around that you could trust with your business? With your business. You need to figure that out, because everybody needs a person where they can vent to, where they can bounce ideas off of, and that person that just a go-to person for that person. So you need to establish who that person is going to be for you, and that person needs to be a pusher, and you need to be a pusher for them as well, okay? Number three, when you're establishing your purpose as a business, they tell you to file articles of organization. So what does that mean when it comes to building up your person in your purpose? That means that you need to create a vision and mission statement for yourself. You need to understand who you are, and you need to understand where you're going. My vision for my life is to be an engineer. So I know, I'm just giving you examples. So to be an engineer, what do I need to do? Oh, I have to get some credentials. I have to go to school. I probably have to do an internship. I need to network with people. I can't get to that internship or that engineering degree on my own. I have to be a part of that process. So that is a vision. And then your mission is, how am I going to execute that? You got to go to school to get an engineering degree. So you have to have those things defined. You have to have a vision and a mission statement set up for your life. Okay, we talking about purpose, y'all. Don't get it. We talking about purpose. So stay focused. Now, number 4, you have to, when you're setting up a business, right? They ask you, what is your EIN number? Okay, and you have to get that from the IRS. It's free. But some of you all, when we talking about purpose, some of you all might need to change your number. Too many people have your number. Too many people know your business. Too many people think they know you. Okay, so you might need to change your number. I don't encourage that, because I like to be considered quote unquote stable. But sometimes we have to make drastic changes to get a drastic change done in our life. So if that means you have to change your number, because you can't say no to some people in some situations, you need to do that, okay? You might need to change your address. You might need to move. You might been living under the wrong people. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your situation, but you might need to just move, like literally, okay? You also might need to get some, might need to change your hair, change the street you go, change the direction that you go in when you go to work. You might just need to change it up, because you can't expect change to happen when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Webster's dictionary defines that as insane. You're walking in insane. You're insane if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, thinking that you're going to get better results. That's just not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, the first thing, you don't need to go to the vision board function, because you need to absolutely know, 1,000% know your purpose in life, what you're doing. My suggestion for you tonight is to set yourself up as a business. Okay? Think of yourself as a business. When people have set up a business, they are serious about their business. They are committed to their business, their goals, and their values. They want to be seen as a good businessman, a good businesswoman. They want to be seen as a person that's integral, a person of good character, a person that when they tell you they're going to do something, that they're going to do it. You need to be that person. You don't need to go to no vision board party and you don't understand your purpose. It's a waste of time, because what's going to happen is that you're going to put all those things you want on that board. Going to put, oh, I want this car, oh, I want this house, oh, I want to graduate, I want to do this. And because you don't fully understand your purpose in this earth, next December, next December, you're going to be looking at yourself depressed, have suicidal ideation, because you did not fulfill one thing. Okay, so we're moving on to the next thing. You you need to be around, your immediate circle needs to be a pack of friends that are reaching for more. No, they might not have arrived. They might not be making six figures. They might not be where they want to be, but these individuals that are in your immediate circle, that call you every other day, that check on you, that see what you're doing and how you're doing, listen, those people need to be reaching for more, because if they're not reaching for more, what they're going to do is stunt your growth, and your growth has already been stunted. It's either been stunted or stagnated. Okay, and it's time for a change. Things can remain the same, okay? It's a new year, new you, right? So, so these are some of like the formulas of success. You have to establish your purpose, and you have to set yourself up with friends that are reaching for more. Birds of a feather flock together. My grandma used to say it all the time. Who's in your circle? What are they doing? How are they doing? I remember when I was in high school, I was with a group of girls. My parents said, you don't need to be with them. They doing this and they doing all the stuff that I don't want you as my child to do. So think about that. Because if you start being with Nicole, and Nicole is smoking and gossiping and doing all these things, eventually you're gonna want to do those same things. So you have to watch your company. You have to watch what you hear too. Is everything you hear negative? No positive affirmations. No, is the music you're listening to? Is it, downing people and doing that? You need to be in your season of transformation. It's the beginning of the year. So a lot of us are doing resolutions. A lot of us are making these commitments that usually fail. 80% of commitments done in January fail. You don't want to be a failure when when December hits. You want to be a person that says, listen, I might have not executed everything on this list, but I executed a lot and I am well pleased with myself. So you need to be that person. Lastly, you need to deal before you go to a vision board function. Hear me well. You need to deal with your past trauma, okay? You need to get you if you need to get over the hurt that people have done to you. You need to get over the bitterness that has rotted in your heart because you're holding grudges. You need to get out of this thing of being isolated. I don't want to deal with girls because this girl did me wrong or this man did me wrong or this. You're not going to get nowhere being isolated. You're just going to stay stuck in depression. So you have to get out. You have to trust, get a trusted individual, vent and heal. You got to get over that stuff. And you got to stop playing the victim role and saying it's everybody else. And you got to really keen in on yourself and say, you know what? How can I be better? How can I make myself better? What is the number one? What's the number three things that all these I call toxic people that have been in my life, what are they complaining about when they talk about me? Because to be honest, those are the things you need to work on. Yeah, they might be toxic, they might be messy, they might have done you wrong, but even wrong people can prove points concerning you. So you need to listen to that feedback. You need to be able to stop being so offensive. And me, I'm a highly sensitive person. So I get it. But you have to get to the point where it's not woe is me. It's woe, God fix me. Because you need to be fixed. You cannot go to the next level and not be healed. Not and get out of that. So you have to shift from that. You don't need to be at a vision board party if you don't have these things done. It was really placed upon my heart to talk about this. You need to have a purpose. You need immediate friends that are reaching for greatness, okay? And you need to actively deal with your trauma. You got to deal with your trauma. Because what's going to happen, you're going to go to that vision board, you're going to go to that function, and your girlfriend is doing it, or your church member is doing it, or your girl group is doing it, and you're so excited. And I love the vision board groups. But what I don't like is getting back to December and nothing on that vision board has been completed, has been fulfilled, has been done. Because you went to the vision board party not knowing who you was and not having a clear definition of what you wanted to do. So you need to set yourself up as a business. You need to get serious about yourself and say, listen, I am going to get it together this year. Not for them, but for me. It's personal. Because when I go to this next vision board party, I'm going to be clearing my mind about what I truly want. I'm going to think of all the things that I don't want so I can clearly know what I do want. Because I have no more time to have a whole 12 months go by without me executing not one thing that I said that I wanted to do in January. We make a lot of commitments, we make a lot of promises, and we want prophecy to be fulfilled, but we don't want to do the work. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to do the work. We cannot, it's a formula to success. And you're not going to be successful if you don't put in the inner work, purpose. If you don't put in the outer work, getting the negativity from around you. If you don't get serious about yourself, your life, and a destination that you're going to land on. Because it's up to you. It's up to you how you end this year. And you should not want to end this year the way that you came in. You want to end it on a high note. And it's always high at the beginning, right? But it can get rocky and rolly. February, March, April, May, the summer. It can get rocky and rolly. We all know that. So if you really want to change your life, if you really want to, if you're really tired of stuff being the way it's been, you need to stop going to the vision board party without knowing who you are, being around the same people, not taking yourself seriously, and not healing. I just wanted to come on here for a few moments. I've been on here like 15 minutes. This is another episode of Lady K Motivates. I want to motivate y'all to be great because you don't know how strong you are until you really stretch. You say, I can't do it, I can't do that, you do this better than me, but you could do it too. But you just don't want to stretch. You put can in it and you just exhaust all your options. Just try. Try to do something better than you did it yesterday because it ain't improved yet. So you need to try to do something different. Put yourself on a schedule. Get with a mentor. Do what you got to do. You got to have trust in somebody because nobody that's successful got there on their own. They form partnerships, they network, and they just had to trust the process. Okay, it's a formula. Until you get the formula of doing the inner work, doing the outer work, really clearing out your space, you're not gonna get there. So I don't want any of you all ladies, any of you gentlemen going to another vision board party without a clear vision for yourself, because it will not be effective. It'll be a waste of 2 hours. You sitting up there eating meatballs, macaroni, and you laughing and it's all fun. But in December, it's depressing because nothing has been done. I love you guys. Have a good evening. If you watch the replay, I want you to share it because somebody needs to know that they don't need to go into another year going to all these vision board parties, paying $50, $100, $200, and it's a waste of time and money because nothing will be done in December. All right. I love you guys. Bye.